All right, radio shit for non-radio people from a non-radio guy. I am going to try to explain to you, if you're prepper aware, prepper curious, you're new to prepping, if you go down that rabbit hole at all, you're going to start hearing about radios, like how to communicate in the event SHTF, that stands for shit hits the fan. You're going to hear a lot about radios. And if you had to listen to a radio person try to explain radio shit to a non-radio person, you'd lose your mind. It's terrible. So I'm going to try to make this simple for non-radio people, and I'm probably going to get a lot of it wrong, but that's okay. We're going to go on this journey together. Somebody should probably make a mixtape. Here we go. Here's two very popular radio brands for preppers. They're great entry-level radios. The Baofeng UV5R and the Tead Radio H3. Very affordable, like $25-$30. You get everything in the box. You get the radios, the antennas, the chargers, everything you need. These are great entry level and they're very effective. They work well. So I'm going to try to get you started with these simple radios, because if you just buy these, take these out of the box and think you're going to talk to your friend 15, 20 miles away, not going to happen. But I can tell you how to make it happen, I think. So let's just dive right into it. Let's start our path down the rabbit hole. Let's take one of the blue pill, red pill, Dorothy, whatever, Toto. Here we come. Radio shit from a non-radio person for other non-radio people. Let's go. All right, so both of these radios have like it's called a channel mode and a frequency mode. A channel mode is like your walkie-talkie mode, if you will. Think about it that way. Your frequency mode is when you're kind of using ham radio stuff, which is you have to be a little careful. You're supposed to have a ham radio operator's license if you want to talk on these. There's nothing wrong with you listening. You can listen all day long all you want. But if you want to broadcast on one of these frequencies, according to the FCC, unless it is a life-threatening emergency, you need to have a license. Okay, we'll deal with all that later. If you're in channel mode, think of these as just like walkie-talkies. Now, in walkie-talkie or channel mode, your range is only going to be about 1.5 miles, 2 miles, maybe 3 on a good day. Atmospheric conditions do play a role in all that. So that if you're in channel mode, these are just walkie-talkies, kind of like fancy walkie-talkies. They'll, 2 miles. I would say you could probably talk to somebody 2 miles away. If you switch to frequency mode and are broadcasting on these ham radio channels, these stations, you can reach 15, 20 miles. I've heard of people, like I've had to reach out to the local ham radio club. There's a club for that. You think your life is boring. I know, I jest, I joke, please, ham radio operators, don't come at me. We're all friends. We're in this together. But I've heard they could talk to the International Space Station. So you have the right equipment? Yeah, you can reach out there and touch somebody. I hope I just didn't violate an AT&T trademark, but I probably did. But hey, I like living on the edge. Anyway, if you're talking on one of those, you have to use a repeater. A repeater is a big tower. For lack of a better term, it's a big tower. You program in the frequency for the repeater. Your receiving end is also on the same frequency. And when you send your signal, it goes from the radio to the repeater. The repeater charges it up and sends it back out there with a lot more oomph. And that's how you are able to talk greater distances. To do that, you need to know what are the frequencies for the repeaters, and you can do that through an app. There's a couple other ways, but the most convenient way I found is using the TD Master, the TID Master, or OD Master. That's it, the OD Master app. I'll show you that here in a few minutes. It's very simple to use. You can use it via Bluetooth. Some of these radios, like the TID radio here, have Bluetooth built into it. If you don't, if you have like an old school Baofeng, TID also makes these Bluetooth dongles. All this is you plug this into the side of the radio and it gives you Bluetooth connectivity, and you can program the radios with like your phone or your iPad or whatever. And I mean, it's ridiculously simple. Plug it in like that, boom, see? And now you have Bluetooth. That's all. There's a lot of confusion about these. Some people think that this will automatically program your radio for you. It doesn't do that. It just gives your radio Bluetooth connectivity, and you can program it through the OD Master app, which I'll show you in a minute. So there you go. We're doing well. I think we're doing okay. Hang in there. Pause it. Go back. If you have questions, put them in the comments. I'll try to answer these. Now, if you don't want to mess with programming it, you don't want to do all that, I can tell you this. In the back of the manuals, the owner manuals that come with these, there are going to be a few key frequencies. For example, NOAA weather. You can turn these on. It'll give you the 6-digit code, 5 or 6-digit code for NOAA weather. You can listen to that. You can also listen to like marine broadcasts, marine weather. If you live along the coast, that could be important for you. There's a few other emergency stations, FEMA, etc. You can find all those typically in the back of your owner's manual. It'll give you some. Great. You can listen to those. I know with this TID radio, you can also access AM and FM radio stations. So like your local radio stations, that could be handy if you're out and about and need to get some kind of information. Hopefully you have a radio station that'll be broadcasting, and you can pick up local information on that, not just the federal stuff. But you can also find out frequencies that are important to you through a couple of websites, and I'll put those in the comments or the links or whatever. I'm trying to make the transition over from TikTok to YouTube. I'm doing the best I can, but I'll try to get all that information for you. But so then, if you want to program these so that you're using your local area repeaters, I'll show you how to hook up to the OD Master app and how to get that done. I hope you're as proud of you as I am. We've made this. We've gotten a lot further than I thought we would. I'm happy. I'm proud of us. We're doing great. Let me show you the app, and we'll just keep rolling, man. We're doing this. We're making things happen. Woo! All right, now let me see if I can show you how to use the OD Master app to program your radio. We're going to use this Baofeng UV5R with the Bluetooth dongle from TID Radio. Let's just see if I can show you how to do it. So you open the app. I'm going to use my iPad. Here we go. And we're going to go down here to program. So we're going to program the radio. First thing we got to do is turn the radio on. There's a little power button for the Bluetooth dongle right here. Kick it on. We go to connect Bluetooth. So what you're seeing right up here is the Bluetooth dongle. We're going to turn it on. Then we select the model radio. We're using a Baofeng UV5R. See that right there? Click on it. Then the next thing you have to do is hit read. And what it's going to do, you see the status bar going, you see the flashy light over here. Flashy, flashy, that's good. That means it's reading all the current settings on the radio. Doesn't take about a few seconds. Now we want to go to repeaters. And it's going to update the list of repeaters in our area. Again, that's how you're going to be able to talk longer distances. So we'll just pick this one here. Import. You get to pick what channel you want to set it. We'll set that as channel 1. Confirm. And then we'll go down here. We'll select another. We'll select another one down here. Import channel 2. And you would just go through and select all the repeaters you want. Confirm. You hit import down here on the bottom. Then you hit write. And you'll see everything light up on the radio. Again, what it's doing is it's writing those frequencies to our radio itself. So those will be programmed in so we don't have to worry about forgetting them. Now these repeaters that we've programmed over are the local area repeaters. So that should be done. And that's it. Theoretically now, if we go to channel 1 or 2, it's going to be one of these local repeaters. That's all there is to it. Then, yeah. All right, so there you go. Follow the steps. The next time you turn your radio on, you can switch to channel mode, as we're already in. You can scroll through. Channel 1, it'll show up as 145.450, which is the frequency of the repeater we programmed in using the OD Master app and the Bluetooth dongle for the UV5R. There you go. It's now a drinking game. If you follow me anytime I say dongle, you have to do a shot. That's just kind of the rules. Sorry. I know I'm contributing to delinquency, alcoholism, etc. But, hey, that's what I do. I'm a fun guy. So anytime I say dongle, if you follow me, you got to do a shot. I don't make the rules. Actually, I just did. Live with it. So there you go. That's kind of the shortest tutorial I think I could possibly do on using radios, etc. So Yeah, like I said, I'll try to put some comments in here with websites to where you can find local area repeaters. If you don't want to use the app and just program it, you can literally just enter in the numbers yourself on the radio and save them. So I hope that helps. Again, I'm still familiarizing myself with the YouTube platform, how to post quality videos. I suck at it. I'm old. I'm too old to be on these apps anyway. But there you go. Be prepared. Don't be weird about it. But if you are going to be weird, be fun weird, be cool weird. The world needs weird people. Just make sure you use your weirdness for good and not evil. There you go.